Welcome in all. I'm going to teach you a little paradiddle exercise today. It's by the Cavaliers. It's called DJ Diddles and it goes like this. So this exercise is obviously based on paradiddles. There's a few other things in there for us to learn. I'm going to go through it pretty quick today. So if you need to pause the video and catch up, feel free. Let's get stuck straight in on those first two bars. The exercise then starts off with, well, I'm going to think of it as 6 paradiddles, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the 7th and the 8th paradiddle have got what we call a kick. So a kick is just where we, instead of playing the accent on the first note, as in like paradiddle, we go paradiddle. Paradiddle. So it's on the at note, the note, paradiddle. And then we go back to the normal note again, paradiddle. So they both end up being left-handed accents. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. So 6 normal paradiddles and the 2 at the end. And that's your first part. Then we continue with another 6 paradiddles. No, we don't. 4 paradiddles. But then this time we get this nice little pattern that happens a few times in the piece, where we're doing bounce triplets over 3 counts. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. So 4 bounce triplets over 3 counts. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. And then we put a paradiddle with a release on the end. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a paradiddle stop. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a paradiddle stop. And we'll do that whole top line with a metronome. So to recap, 6 paradiddles, the one with the kick, then we've got 4 paradiddles, those bounce triplets, and a paradiddle to end. So we're going to stay pretty slow. This is 85 beats a minute. By that speed, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 2, 3, 4. The next line, what we're doing is what we do quite often in drum lines is we're going to mirror image everything, which means simply taking the same parts but doing a left hand lead. So we get 6 paradiddles off the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we get a left-handed kick, which means we're going to give it a right-handed accent. 1 E and a, or paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle stop. So some of you will probably need to break that down. Paradiddle, paradiddle stop. Paradiddle, paradiddle stop. So that's after the 6th one, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those were both right-handed accents. Then we've got the same thing as we did before, left-hand lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 bounce triplets. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a paradiddle to finish. I'm going to play that one in the Met. I think you'll pick this one up. Remember, left-hand lead. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 and 3 and 4 and stop. Have a go, doing the right hand, then the left hand. I'm going to push down to the next line. So the next line, we start off with... What I've got there is just a simple paradiddle, and then 2 paradiddle-diddles, which will be off the opposite hand. So paradiddle-diddle, paradiddle-diddle will be off the left. That fills a bar. So we get 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. With rudiments, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, stop. And it's going to be the same again off the left hand. Paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, stop. Let's try those 2 bars. 3, 4. Paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, stop. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And we do that twice. Repeat. And that is all of that line. Now the next line we do something very similar. But this time we go into that bounce triplet pattern on the left. So paradiddle, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. Now what I should be saying there is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1. And we're going to do the same on the left. 1 E and a 2 E and a, once again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. If we do those back to back. 2, 3, 4, paradiddle, bounce, 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 paradiddle, bounce, 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 bounce. 2, 3, 4. Repeat. And that's all of that line. One more time. 3, 4. Okay. Next line is the first time we get something that's probably going to slow a few of you down a little. What we start with is we start with a paradiddle kick, and we've done that, so that's easy. So paradiddle, paradiddle, stop. Paradiddle, paradiddle, stop. But then we get this nice little idea of, I don't know the name of these. If we take tap 5s, as in this, and we kind of pull them out, stretch them out, slur them, so they're all evenly spaced, we get groupings of 5 like this. So the first thing you're going to make sure you can do is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you've never done those before, you probably want to do this. We're about 3 minutes now. Now those are groupings of 5 notes, right? What we're doing here is we're taking a 5 and a 3 to add up to 8. Well, what's 3? Well, it's a bounce triplet. So we do one of those 5s and then a bounce triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, stop. So paradiddle, paradiddle with a kick, and then that pattern there. So and paradiddle, paradiddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, stop. Then we're going to do the game same as we've done previous. We're going to do a mirror image of that. This might take a bit of getting used to. So paradiddle, paradiddle. So both left-handed accents. Then the 5 off the left, and a bounce triplet to end. And I'm going to play those back to back. We're going to do it twice, so we're playing the whole of that line, and I'll do it with the metronome. 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Two, 10. That part was the part that slowed me down the most, just getting used to that. It feels a bit odd when you suddenly come into that. Everything else seemed to kind of flow, but that bit jarred me a little bit. Just get enough reps in. I promise you, you'll be playing it in no time at all. Right, we continue with that theme next. But what we do on this one is we do a bounce triplet and then the 5. So it's kind of the reverse. Bounce triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 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 Again, we repeat the bar. 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. And then we're on to the final line. The final line then, we've got this little trade-off. Trade-off in drumming tends to mean that there's different sections playing different accents, so we kind of get this kind of pattern going on. The snares in the very last bar come in on the E, so 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 with bounce triplets. Now, the reason I'm telling you that before we do the bar before is so you know that's going to start with the left hand. So the bar we're going to do then, the first half of this goes and a double left to end, which is a bit strange, all right? So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and left, left. So those there really are inverted paradiddles, look. Right, left, right, and left, right, left, but accenting both of the, and then the final one, instead of going an accent it, we're going a double left. With a mat. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I go again for me. Right, the last bar. Left hand on the 1. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Bounce triple the way through. 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Again. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So 2 bars for the whole bottom line. Two, 3, 4. And that is bar by bar the exercise done. But hang on me for a bit. We're going to try and play the whole thing now, and I'll do what I usually do. I'll give it you at 3 tempos. This one here, the Cavaliers in the video that I've shown you on here are not completely reefing this. You know, they're not trying to play as fast as they can, right? You could work in that way. I see this one more as a control exercise. It's one trying to get control of those doubles at medium tempos, right? Let's try the whole thing. The first time I'm going to do it, say, let's stay at that speed, right? 85. Whole thing. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty difficult to play it at that tempo, right? But that's the tempo you may need to do it to start with to get it up here. I'm going to go a little faster so my hands can flow a little bit more. Let's try this. This is 105. Still fairly slow. 3, 4. I gotta do it again because I'm blowing the end. Beginner drummers, new drummers, let that be a lesson to you, right? So when you're playing the exercise, never start thinking about anything else until you finish that exercise. What happened to me there, I got to the last bar and I started thinking, what tempo should I do this next? Bang. I've blown it, right? Good lesson for you guys playing in drum lines, right? Finish the exercise before you let yourself relax. Let's go for it when about, let's try 120, 125, that kind of area. Okay, so this is a sort of area that they're playing in that video at the very start, right? So we're still not super fast, but it's going to push us a little bit. And that one is DJ Diddles. It's a nice little exercise. It's one that's easy enough that you can probably learn with friends in drum lines. You can get on your pads, you can start to really riff it, or you can use it, as Cavaliers have done, as to work on their quality, their interpretation of those kind of middle-paced diddles. If you're enjoying these lessons, as always, please leave me some comments. I do read the comments. Let me know other things you want me to score out for you. Hit the notification button, give me a like, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video real soon. Thanks for watching.